Niger, land of the endless Sahara. Forget Paris, forget the bustling streets, the crowded cafes and the Eiffel Tower. Rome's for tourists with fanny packs and selfie sticks. You want real? You want to step into a world that feels untouched by time, where every grain of sand tells a story? You want raw, unfiltered, the kind of place that gets under your skin and stays there? You go to Niger. This is Africa. Not the Africa of glossy travel brochures, but the Africa that breathes life into your soul. Not the Africa of safari lodges and five-star hotels. This is the heart of it, raw and unforgiving, where the Sahara stretches as far as the eye can see. This is the heart of it, raw and unforgiving, where the Sahara stretches as far as the eye can see. A place where the horizon blurs into the sky and the vastness of the desert humbles you. Niger, a landlocked country in West Africa, is a place of stark beauty, ancient cultures, and a resilience forged in the crucible of the desert. Here the landscapes are not just seen but felt in the heat of the day and the chill of the night. The capital, Niamey, sits on the banks of the Niger River, a ribbon of life snaking through the arid landscape. This river is more than just water, it's the lifeblood of the region, sustaining communities and cultures for centuries. French is the official language, a relic of colonialism, but walk the streets and you'll hear a symphony of languages, Hausa, Zarma, Songhay, each one a thread in the tapestry of Niger's cultural fabric. These languages are not just means of communication, but carriers of history and tradition. The currency is the West African CFA franc, but out here, in the villages, bartering is still king. It's a system that speaks to the deep-rooted traditions and the communal way of life that has endured for generations. Over 25 million people call this country home, a landmass covering over 1.2 million square kilometers. It's a vast expanse where the land and the people are intertwined in a dance of survival and resilience. It's a land of extremes where temperatures soar during the day and plummet at night, where life clings to the edges of a vast, unforgiving desert. The climate here is not just a backdrop, but a force that shapes every aspect of life. But don't let the harshness fool you. Beneath the surface, you'll find a warmth, a hospitality that'll stay with you long after you've left. The people of Niger welcome you with open arms, sharing their stories, their food and their way of life. Beneath the surface, you'll find a warmth, a hospitality that'll stay with you long after you've left. It's a place where strangers become friends, and every encounter leaves a lasting impression. This is Niger, a land of contradictions, a place that will challenge you, test you, and ultimately reward you in ways you never thought possible. It's a journey not just through a landscape, but through time, culture, and the very essence of what it means to be human. The Sahara whispers stories, tales carried on the wind, etched into the very rock formations themselves. These stories are not just of the present, but of a time long past, where the sands have seen the rise and fall of civilizations, the ebb and flow of cultures, and the relentless march of time. The wind, a constant companion to the desert, has carried these tales across the vast expanse, whispering them to those who would listen. Niger's history is a long and complex one, dating back to the dawn of humanity. The land has been a silent witness to the evolution of mankind, from the earliest hunter-gatherers to the sophisticated societies that followed. Each artifact unearthed tells a story of survival, adaptation, and innovation, painting a vivid picture of our ancestors' lives. The air mountains, rising from the desert floor like the skeletal backs of ancient beasts, hold the secrets of prehistoric civilizations. These mountains, with their rugged beauty, have stood as silent sentinels guarding the mysteries of the past. The secrets they hold are not just of ancient peoples, but of the very earth itself, revealing the geological and climatic changes that have shaped the region over millennia. Rock paintings, thousands of years old, depict a time when the Sahara was a lush savanna teeming with life. These paintings are windows into a world that once was, a world where rivers flowed and wildlife thrived. They tell of a time when the climate was vastly different and the land was fertile and green, supporting a diverse array of flora and fauna. The arrival of Islam in the 10th century AD marked a turning point, ushering in a new era of trade and cultural exchange. This new faith brought with it not just religious practices, but also advancements in science, art, and literature. The cultural exchange that followed enriched the local traditions, creating a unique blend of indigenous and Islamic influences that can still be seen today. The trans-Saharan trade routes, those ancient highways of commerce, crisscrossed the country, bringing with them not just goods but ideas, religions and languages. These routes were the lifeblood of the region, facilitating the exchange of gold, salt and other valuable commodities, but more importantly they were conduits for the exchange of knowledge, fostering connections between distant cultures and laying the groundwork for the rich tapestry of Niger's cultural heritage. The empires that rose and fell, the Songhai, the Mali, the Kanuri, left their mark on the land, their legacies etched into the architecture, the music, the very soul of Niger. These empires were centers of learning and culture, their influence extending far beyond their borders. The architectural marvels they left behind, the musical traditions they fostered, and the cultural practices they established continue to resonate in the daily lives of the people. Even French colonialism, a relatively recent blip on the radar of Niger's long history, left its mark. The colonial period brought about significant changes, both positive and negative. While it introduced new administrative systems and infrastructure, it also led to exploitation and cultural disruption. The architectural legacy of this period, with its distinct European influences, stands as a testament to this complex chapter in Niger's history. Independence came in 1960, but the scars of exploitation remain. The struggle for self-determination was hard fought, and the legacy of colonialism has left deep imprints on the nation's socio-economic fabric. The journey towards true independence has been fraught with challenges as the country continues to grapple with the remnants of its colonial past while striving to build a future that reflects its own identity and aspirations. Yet through it all, the people of Niger have endured, their spirit unbroken, their culture vibrant and alive. The resilience of the Nigerian people is a testament to their strength and determination. Despite the hardships, they have managed to preserve their rich cultural heritage, celebrating their traditions through music, dance, and art. Their enduring spirit is a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can prevail. Forget your Michelin stars and tasting menus. In Niger, food is about survival, sustenance, a celebration of life in a land where every drop of water, every grain of rice is precious. Staple foods like millet and sorghum form the backbone of the Nigerian diet, transformed into dishes like fufu, a starchy dough served with a variety of sauces. Meat, a luxury, is often grilled over charcoal, the smoky aroma enough to make your mouth water. Look, I'm not going to lie, tourist traps exist even here. Places serving up bland, overpriced versions of what they think foreigners want. But dig a little deeper, venture into the local markets, the street food stalls, and you'll discover the real deal. Try taguela, a flatbread cooked in the sand, the heat of the desert, baking it to perfection. Wash it down with gingembre, a fiery ginger drink that'll clear your sinuses. And for the truly adventurous, there's always brochettes, skewers of grilled meat, often goat or camel, seasoned with spices that'll set your taste buds on fire. The Sahara is dotted with oases, islands of green in a sea of sand. These oases are not just sources of water, they are lifelines that have sustained civilizations for centuries. And where there's water, there's life, there's history, there's culture. These pockets of fertility have been the cradle of human settlements, trade routes, and cultural exchanges. They are the silent witnesses to the ebb and flow of human endeavor in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Agadez, the ancient city of camel caravans, rises from the desert like a mirage, its mud brick architecture, a testament to the ingenuity of the Tuareg people, seems to melt into the surrounding landscape. The city has been a vital crossroads for traders and travelers for centuries, a place where stories and goods from across the Sahara converge. Wander through its labyrinthine streets, haggle for silver jewelry in the market, and let the spirit of the desert seep into your bones. The city's minaret, one of the tallest mud brick structures in the world, stands as a sentinel over this timeless landscape, a beacon for those who traverse the vast desert. Further south, on the edge of the Sahel, lies Zinda, Niger's second-largest city. Once a major center of the trans-Saharan slave trade, Zinda today is a melting pot of cultures, its streets a kaleidoscope of colors, sounds and smells. The city's vibrant markets are a sensory overload where the scent of spices mingles with the sound of haggling vendors and the sight of brightly colored textiles. Visit the Grand Mosque, its towering minaret, a beacon of faith, or explore the Sultan's Palace, a reminder of Zinda's regal past. The palace, with its intricate architecture and historical significance, offers a glimpse into the opulence and power that once defined this city. But it's the natural wonders that truly take your breath away. The Air and Tenere Natural Reserves, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, are a testament to the raw power and beauty of the Sahara. Towering sand dunes, sculpted by the wind into ever-changing masterpieces, stretch as far as the eye can see. These reserves are home to a unique array of flora and fauna, adapted to survive in this extreme environment. The stark beauty of the landscape, with its endless horizons and dramatic contrasts, is a reminder of nature's resilience and creativity. This is a landscape that humbles you, reminds you of your place in the grand scheme of things. The vastness of the desert, with its silent expanses and timeless beauty, offers a profound sense of peace and reflection. It is a place where the past and present coexist, where the whispers of ancient civilizations can still be heard in the wind. The Sahara, with its ancient cities and sacred spaces, is a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity and the awe-inspiring power of nature.